Hello, this is episode 11. I'm Calorance, and we are playing Medieval Dynasty. As I said at the end of the last episode, we were going to go to bed. So here we are. So we've got to go back to Sambor. What was that? We did something there. We've got diplomacy knowledge. See, that one's good there, barter. 10% better selling and buying prices. So we've got to pick one of these. 10% more dynasty reputation. Should we just go for that one? Just to get more. Wasn't anything else, was there? No. So off we go. I'm going to head over to Borrowo. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. We'll carry on up to Sambor again. So I will speed this up a little bit and come back when something happens. Okay, so here we are, going back into Borrow. I'm just gonna have a dip. Because no one's gonna come and live at our place if we smell. There we go. Have a drink at the same time. So we want a hunter and a woodsman. We want a lumberjack. So
maybe I'll start. I've been sober since last autumn.
he's a hunter. So Presbor.
Traveler, but a shy one. I only travel when nobody's watching.
He's a hunter. So
How are you?
we'll talk to him. You can ask them if they've heard anything interesting like recently, and they'll tell you that someone needs your help in a certain town.
Maybe
You can ask them what you can find, and then you can do small talk. You can ask them what's on their mind. You can become whoever you want in here. All the resources are right at your hand. Exactly. Tell me something about your skills. I know to convince people to my cause, especially when I possess something that they desire. So he's good at diplomacy, but he's also good at, as we saw, he's good at hunting. So you have to say, click that one on creating a new settlement, and I'm looking for good people willing to join me. So great, see you there. He's off. We get a new villager, Presbor. Another thing is you can manage the settlement from anywhere through the management screen. You don't have to be there. So first thing we'll do, obviously he's moved at 0, and he's got nothing at the minute, so he's not got a house, so we'll assign him a house. But in theory, we can have 4 people come and live at our place. You can put a man and a woman in the same house. Sometimes they will marry, sometimes they won't, and possibly produce a child, etc. So we'll put him in a house and we'll give him a job, which will be the hunting lodge. We've now got a man in a house, but we also need a woodsman. Something I hadn't said about before, you can select what they can eat and drink. So I've crossed out all of these, I've turned all these off. So they're allowed to eat what we've got, basically. We'll have dried meat because I'm going to get the hunter to make some of that. And the same with water. You can tell them what they can and can't drink. So we've got buckets of water skin. If there's wine around, they will use that as water as well. So you have to click that off. And wood items are allowed to use firewood for fires. They're not allowed to use anything else. So we could do with a woodsman. So we want someone who's decent at the first one, excavation. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay. But ideally, we want them with a 3 next to their want them with a 3 next to excavation, so they'll do it to a better ability. The stats will go up as they do it. They will improve. I think it goes up to a level 7. So we'll go and see Sambor. So you've got a couple of things here in the top left there. If you've got problems with your settlement, this is where it tells you. So what we haven't done is assigned him something to do. So we can tell him to bring in meat. He'll bring in so many per day. So what meat? Dried meat. So it says no resources because he hasn't done any meat yet. So, like that for now. Let's go and see Sambor. So here we go. Where are you going? Is that parcel ready? Oh, what is it now? Is that parcel ready? Yes, all nice, warm and ready. Did you say warm? No, did you? I'm pretty sure that... Here it is. Go to Tutkey and give it to Welrod himself, as you wish. So we're off to a new spot. We've basically got to go straight across to Tutkey. I can't remember if there was a seamstress. I think it was either Baranica or Branica, so we'll go to both. Or we'll go to Branica first. We'll see what we can find along the way. Because we haven't been along this road yet, this is all new. We're in Lynx territory. Ah! Boar! I actually jumped out my skin then. We're going to die. These don't give you a hell of a lot back these days is. Okay. Go. Oh, no, hang on, there's more than... That's not fair. Let's just try and run. There's 2 of them, we'll get killed. I can still hear them behind us. Whew. So that they are a lot more aggressive. The boars are. And I actually jumped when it came up behind us. That's okay, so we need to go right at this fork. So if meeting the daisies and the dandelions, we've got those buffs in the bottom left there. One is not needing to eat as much, and the other is not needing to drink as much. So that'll last for a few minutes, I suppose. Okay, we're heading for Baranica, which is just up here. We've got problems with our... Oh, he's -4. Because he hasn't... Is that because he hasn't got any firewood? So if I let him use sticks... Will that disappear? Yes, it will. Now what the other one means is... Okay, he's getting happier. That's just because there's no resources there, so if we drop that back, that should disappear. There we go.
Sometimes it's scary how sheep-like people are.
So, we do need a woodsman.
You're not a good person, you know that, right? Good people don't end up here.
He's more of a hunter. So let's do the where can I find. We need a seamstress. I think it was in.
He may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Branica, Denica, and Hornica. So the next village over. So we shall go. I think it's this way. Yeah, we've got to go up to come back down to Branica. I know there's quests there, but I'm going to save the quests till autumn and winter when there's less to do about the homestead. So we'll have more time for running about. Because if we start a quest, it may take all day to do. And I want to get this one done. And I want to plant our cabbages. If we plant them in summer, they'll be ready by autumn. So we'll have cabbages for autumn. So I can make some potage and increase our cooking skill. Ooh, copper ore, iron ore. Now we can smelt that. And salt. Is that salt? Yes. We can smelt the ore. Anything else? We can smelt the ore when we get a smithy, which I don't think is going to be just yet. So we'll store that. We are quite smelly, which doesn't bode well. And we are nowhere near water, which is a shame. So here we are in Branica. We want the seamstress, who, as luck would have it, was walking right towards us.
Best goods
stay in the valley.
So she has got linen thread. We won't have that many. We'll have 3. Which leaves us with
Good luck.
267 coins we've got left. No, yeah, 1,200. I thought we'd lost money then.
Do what they say, but do not get too
Right, so is anyone sat around the campfire? Let's have a look. Oh, I think we'll have him in the woodshed for now. Then he can he's a farmer, so we can have him in the chicken coop. We can swap him over. But for now, we'll put him. We'll put him in the woodshed for now. So, assign him a house. And assign him a workplace, which is the woodshed. And we'll assign him to collect logs and firewood for now. He hasn't got an axe. That's why that icon's in the top left. There isn't an axe in the storage. So like, when we get back, we'll have to make one. So let's carry on towards Tutki, which is going to be straight along, where we will deliver this parcel. What do we think it is? It's warm. And you need it overnight to prepare it. So let's go right here. We need something for warm weather. Because it's going to get cold. And we've only got the boots at the minute. So here we have donkeys. How much do donkeys cost? Donkeys can you can ride and they can carry for you. You. No, it's not you.
Hello there. Take care.
Oh. Where's our quest? Is it this dude? It is. Excuse me. Well, I'll be damned. One is bright, the other dark, both filled with spark. Your eyes, you must be Rasimir. Well, it's actually Rasit. Never mind. How do you know my name? I knew your uncle, Eordan. Besides, I've always been good with names. Ranigast. I've always been good with names, Renegast. What are you doing here? I would never think to see you in the flesh. Sambor sent me to you. He asked me to deliver this parcel. Oh, my sweet child, I would throw that away immediately if I were you. What? Why? Well, taking that I know this guy for over 20 years and I can smell his parcel from over here, I can guarantee you that it contains his feces. Gross, what the heck is wrong with him? Haha, well, he couldn't fool a master prankster, but he sure pulled a number on you. A number 2. That's extremely childish, or I guess that it is kind of funny. Haha, that'll do. I've been doing practical jokes to this sack of muscles for decades. If you could only have seen some of my best work. Good memories. Yeah, I bet. Anyway, I hope that bag of crap is not the only thing bringing you to me. Of course not. I've been actually talking to Unigast and Sambor about the pack. So, you know, amazing. I was afraid that I'll let the cat out of the bag. We'd have very careful not to share our business with anyone. Always trying to be invisible, anonymous. Well, that must have been weird for Jordan when he became the Castellan. All this attention. My uncle was the Castellan? Yes, he was, and Unigast took over that position after he died. Didn't you know that? No, Unigast never mentioned it. Must have slipped his mind. I would love to hear more stories. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about my uncle.
A couple of times I wanted to see what's up the river, but I always got homesick very quickly.
Oh, my mouse has died. I can't pause it. Oh, come on. I would love to hear more stories. I'm trying to learn much about my uncle. Good thing you found me then. I love reminiscing all the adventures of the Menacing Phantoms.
Donkeys are
Menacing
smarter than
Phantoms.
horses. Everybody knows that.
That was the name of the pack. We didn't tell you. They didn't tell you that. There's old farts and their memory problems. I'm going to tell you all about it. But first I need your help. You see, a large pack of wolves formed in the forest nearby. I'm afraid that they will attack us at any moment. Now. That's why I need to build a palisade as soon as possible. I already have a plan for it. It won't be as much as a wooden maze all around Tukey. That way the wolves will get lost, confused, and less likely to attack. What an amazing idea. I've got all that necessary tools, all need some logs, and that's where I need your help. Sure thing, I can help you gather some materials. How much logs do you need? I believe 1,000 will do. 1,000? You can't be... Quickly, ram pam pam. There's no time to waste. Thousand logs, you can't be serious for that. Just make things clear, you were pranking with the logs, right? What's troubling you, Rudolph? What do you mean, the wolves are... Yeah, you got me. I was just messing around, but there is something I'd like your help with, actually. I need you to kill my cow. Right. Is it sentenced for treason? Probably collaborated with those wolves, huh? Or you can't be serious. Shoot, I would do that one. I'm afraid this time it's not a joke. We bought this cow a few years back. Her name is Marilla. She stopped giving milk a while ago. My wife insists that we butcher her because soon the milk will become inedible. But I just can't. She feels like part of our family now. Kids grew up along with her. We're all sharing memories together. You share memories with a cow? Oh, don't be like that. You know what I mean. Will you put her down? Just do it out of my sight. No problem. I don't have feelings for food. Okay. So I knew that was that prank thing. The first time I did it, I ran off and was thinking how I could get 1,000. Okay, I need to sort my mouse out. I think the battery's going. I'll be back. Okay, battery is being changed. Where's this cat? I'm going to talk to you first. Hello. Hello, you're Walrus Rifle, I presume? That's me, Amanda. And you are? My name's Rasimir. I'm Jordan's nephew. Or rather, I was. I'm sorry, honey. I've never met your uncle, but Walrod and him sure were close friends. What can I help you with? I'm actually here to help you with your problem. Okay. The donkeys look to have minds of their own. Obviously. I'm actually here to help you with your problem. Warrod told me about Marla. Ah, are you going to help this big baby with slaughtering it? Yes.
Isn't such a bad thing after all.
They're very pushy, these donkeys, aren't they? Finally, thank you for that. Better be quick with it before my overly sensitive husband changes his mind. I will. So we just got to go and...
I'm fed up with people always complaining. Damn it.
Where's this cow?
My grandpa used to say, when nothing hurts you, you are dead.
Travelers of
It is
this
not
world are
showing.
drawn to the bonfires like moths, myself included.
Okay, it's dead. That was rather easy, wasn't it? Okay, we skin that. Leather and meat. Let's talk to Wellrod.
Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
Who is inside the house. There he is. I killed it. How'd it go? I killed it. So you really did it, huh? Isn't that what you wanted? Wanted? No, but I guess that's what had to happen. What about the stories? What about a story about the pack then? Naturally, a deal is a deal, my friend. Before meeting Jordan and the pack, I was, I guess you'd call me a gambling artist or a professional dice player. But it would be simpler to call me a common crook. I was travelling from tavern to tavern where I could cheat using my special dice and earn some money. I was pretty decent with my axe, but Jordan saw through me right away. His eyes were burning a hole in my palm while I was switching the dice, and when I dared to glance in his way, he smiled at me. Even though he knew I was cheating and lost playing with me, he didn't say a thing, paid up, shook my hand and left the table. I was intrigued like never before, so I followed him. I saw him meeting up with the rest of the pack, so I followed them too. I don't even know when I lost sight of Sambor, but suddenly he grabbed me from behind. That giant picked me up by the throat with one hand, threatened to kill me if he sees me one more time. That must have been terrifying. Smart thing to do would be to run and stay away from those people, but I've never been a smart man, so I kept following them. Next time, Sambor added beating to the threat. I couldn't see for 2 weeks out my left eye, but I didn't stop. They were more and more annoyed with me, so they started to ignore me instead. It didn't bother me that I was following them. Then it stopped bothering them that I was riding near them, then with them. So I started camping with them as well. Eat with them. Finally one day, when they entered the tavern, I sat with them at the table, and Jordan just passed me a cup and a plate, just like he did for everyone else. Unigast asked me about my name, and that was it. I was part of the family. So were you like a stray dog that didn't want to go away? Exactly that. I know how stupid it sounds, pathetic really, but looking back, it was the best decision I ever made. Sure, they were making fun of me from time to time, treating me differently at first. I was the youngest of them all, but after a while, I really felt like one of them, and I knew they loved me. That's really beautiful. I'll never forget my first mission. We were tricking a countess into signing over a mansion to an orphanage. It was amazing. I felt fantastic. And just at the same time, a noble crook without any guilt, but a sense of achievement. And I did good. Even Jordan's right hand said so. You mean Unigast? Unigast, well, he was and Jordan was certainly like brothers, but I believe it was always clear to everybody that it was Kestrel who was second in command. Kestrel, who's that? I didn't tell you about her? Well, then I won't as well. It's not my story to tell. You go and talk to Unigast. I will. It was an immense pleasure meeting you, Walrod. And for me as well. Jordan would have liked you, I can promise you that. Till next time, Ratatouille. Till next time.
Do you know why the chicken crossed the road?
Okay. We'll go talk to Unigast. But we are up here. So if we head south and come round that way. Actually, no, we'll head south and go along that path. We haven't been along there yet. So, I'll fast forward this and I'll come back if anything happens. Oh, we found a cart where there's firewood. Bronze axe. Torch, we don't need that. Okay. Ooh, look at the cart. Rye bread. Still no winter clothes. So here we are, back home. There is one of our residents. Having a walk round. So we'll just go and I'm going to end this one here. I'll just go and drop off my stuff in the storage, and then we'll come back. I'll end the episode and we'll start the next one probably in the morning after we've been to sleep. So thanks for watching. If you are, take care, guys. Bye for now.